prog and warms his feet. Feeling alone, the armies of the road, salvation at the moat, and a cup of tea. Aqualung, my friend, don't just start away uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me. Yeah. Do you still remember the December's foggy freeze, when the ice that clings onto your beard was screaming agony?
Hey, and you snatch your rattling last breaths with deep sea diver sounds, and the flowers bloom like madness in the spring. Sun streaking cold, an old man wandering lonely, taking time the only way he knows. Leg hurting bad as he bends to pick a dog at. He goes down to the bar and warms his feet. Oh, feeling alone, the armies of the road, salvation at a load, and a cup of tea. Aqualung, my friend, don't just start away uneasy. You poor old sod, you see it's only me. Aqualung, my friend, don't just start away uneasy. You poor old sod,